I'm Councilman Price, and I'm running for re-election to the Los Angeles City Council on March the 7th. Yo soy el concejal Price y busco su apoyo para mi reelección al Concilio de Los Ángeles el 7 de marzo. Well, I've got deep roots here in the 9th District. I attended Normandy Avenue Elementary School. My parents have always encouraged me to be active and engaged, and that has really been the foundation of my work in public service over the past 25 years. As an elected official, I am concerned and committed to improving the life of the citizens that I represent. I was proud to take a leadership role in increasing our minimum wage to $15 by the year 2020. In fact, the first increase went into effect this past July.
You saw 6 million workers get a raise, but I think it was historic for the nation because it was the first big city to step forward and do the right thing.
Kern was always that champion. He was always that voice that said, no, Los Angeles has to do better.
He led that fight as a council member with hundreds of hospitality workers, hotel workers. So you look at Kern Price and you're just like, okay, like this middle-aged, like African-American male who is changing like my life, who's also then changing my sister's life, who's a hotel worker, who's changing like my mom, who's a hotel worker.
And in July 17, our minimum wage will go up to $12. Families also have 48 hours of paid sick leave so that individuals don't have to choose between going to the doctor or caring for a loved one.
When you're fighting the flu, as so many people are doing right now, 3 days is the difference from being able to pay your light bill.
We think we should be trying to expand our workforce, not to restrict it. The Fair Chance Initiative is an opportunity to give those who've been formerly incarcerated a chance to succeed and be part of society.
We know that when a person checks the box, have you ever been convicted, that application usually gets tossed.
It's a policy that sets up a procedure for employers to follow so that there is a level of fairness included in the hiring process.
So for the past 3 years, I have sought a policy that would benefit not only them, but others who are similarly situated. I'm proud to say that this legislation goes into effect in January, giving individuals who have paid their debt to society an opportunity to move forward with their lives. As Chair of Economic Development, I'm keenly aware of the importance of jobs and job training programs. I'm happy to support projects like the LA Football Club's state-of-the-art stadium and Expo Park. We're talking about 3,000 jobs being created and a 40% local hire commitment by the developer.
As a local hire, I'm able to commute in a very short period from work to my house, giving me the opportunity to give quality time to my family. I'm able also to spend more time in other facets in the community.
Similarly, the Reef Project, where the thousands of jobs are going to be created, going to transform 2 vacant parking lots into housing, retail, a hotel, and other public amenities. These are the kinds of projects that can expand the economy and provide opportunity.
Councilman Price was very important to Northgate and helping us come into this community. I gotta say, it's just a great success story. I have over 180 employees. Of that 180, I'd say 150 of my associates are from here in South Los Angeles.
Well, homelessness is a problem that, of course, that impacts us citywide. I was proud to be a co-sponsor of Measure HHH. That's going to generate over $1 billion over the next decade for the kind of permanent supportive housing to address the concerns of our homeless population.
With Councilman Price's dedication of $250,000, it's really allowed us to get a lot of referrals done. We refer people to substance abuse treatment services, to mental health services, various different services that this population is in need of. That money has been a great resource for us to be able to get these people connected. His personal ambition to try to end this problem, it motivates us as outreach workers to be able to see the higher ups, if you will, come out here and engage with us.
In the city of LA, we have watched homelessness become more and more visible. Affordable housing must be a part of the landscape so that people who are going to work every day, who are sleeping in their cars, no longer have that as their only option. What has been consistent is his passion for making sure that the people in the community where he is working have the best quality of life. And so, when he was elected to the 9th District, he talked passionately about the lack of affordable housing, especially affordable housing for people who are retiring and people who grew up in this neighborhood and being forced to move out.
It's a problem that we have to focus attention on, and it's a problem that we can solve working together. Clean streets is really a quality of life issue in the 9th District. Over the past 3.5 years, we've collected more than 10,000 tons of trash, debris, bulky items from our streets, alleys, and our parkways. We're committed to making sure that we keep our community clean and green.
You no longer see the alleys to be full of trash like before. We have tree trimming. People feel more proud of their community.
I actually get a lot of community members now that have lived here for years and say, I can honestly walk down the street and now see the difference.
It's especially important that we focus on parks and open space and green space, not only for our youth, but for our elderly citizens as well. In fact, over the past 3 years, we've allocated almost $40 million to cleaning up our parks, new soccer fields, new play areas, new equipment, new walking paths, better lighting. We've even opened up a pool at Central Park that had been closed for 10 years, providing opportunities for families and kids to enjoy the outdoors in a safe and clean environment in District 9.
I've been living in this community ever since 1964. 3 years ago, we didn't have this park. Now we have a beautiful park, and a lot of kids come over and play now. Everybody seems to be so happy.
El trabajo que está haciendo él, concejal, en su cargo creo que es más que admirable. En este parque se hizo un nuevo soccer field sintético. Se nos ha dado espacios para que nuestros niños se den al deporte. Anteriormente, hace 10 años, nadie quería venir a este parque y ahora se mira el cambio.
We want to make sure that the district is a place where people want to live, want to work, and want to play. I would appreciate your support to continue what we started. Please vote on March the 7th. Thank you.